What is going on, everybody? My name is Nico and welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet VGC climb video. Today I am once again hitting the ladder. Today I'm actually using one of Pokesports teams, Sandy Shock's team, which is why I wanted to use this team. I've been trying to find a Sandy Shock's team that wasn't like Espathra, and this one looks like a lot of fun. Team's name is Violet, so hopefully, we just rock the opposing team. This looks really cool. I definitely want to see what I can do with this Dragonite. Dragonite's one that's been popping up quite a bit more in the recent meta, as well as King Gambit. King Gambit actually has seen a resurgence. We saw that especially at OCIC, so definitely a really interesting team and one that I'm really excited to try out. So let's get into it. All right, this is definitely looking like Trick Room. We can bring Amoonguss here, the lead. Amoonguss lead here, and then Dragonite seems kind of nice. Actually, I really like the Dragonite lead. Dragonite here. I think King Gambit actually sees some use here. And then is Arcanine? Arcanine may. It's between Arcanine and Shocks for this one. I think I just get more value out of Arcanine. Hariyama Flutter main, actually. Okay. Okay, so turn one, we just go for a Spore onto Hariyama. And go for... We've got a Terra. Actually, we could go for Spore onto Flutter, to be honest. And then just Terra Blast Hariyama. I kind of like that, because then that leaves Flutter for an easy KO next turn. And Hariyama can't get like Flame Orb or anything like that off. I do kind of like that. Alright, so we turn into Terra Flying. They go for Fake Out onto Amoonguss. We have Covert Cloak, so we don't care about that too much. They go for a Moon Blast. We should be able to take that. Yep. Terra Blast comes out here. Hariyama goes down. And Spore comes out. I'm wondering if that was Specs. I'm quite curious if that was Choice Specs. Gastrodon comes out here. We do outspeed that. So we can repeat the play here and go for a Spore. And go for a Terra Blast onto the Flutter main slot. Flutter main's asleep. Yeah, it had been Specs. Flutter main goes down. Spore onto Gastrodon. Perfect. What's our last Pokemon? Their last Pokemon is Amoonguss. Love to see that. So what we could do actually is go for a Pollen Puff pretty safely here and just go for a Terra Blast into their Amoonguss. Perfect. That's exactly what we want to see. And we could have gone for Gastrodon there and assumed the Protect, but then we could have left our Dragonite to being put to sleep, and it's just not worth risking that. So now what we could do is we can once again Spore the Gastrodon. We're slower, right? I think we're slower. I don't quite remember. Or we could go for... I don't think we need to go for a Pollen Puff there. I'm actually down to Rage Powder this turn, just in case it does wake up and uses something other than Buddy Water. And we'll just go for a Terra Blast over here. That should KO Amoonguss. Perfect. This Dragonite is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Gastrodon does wake up. It does have Ice Beam. I'm glad I used Rage Powder. And that did nothing. Alright, so we can put you back to sleep now. And we'll go for another Terra Blast on a Gastrodon. And the battle was canceled. That was... I mean, this Dragonite... Once it gets rolling next to Amoonguss, I mean, it's hard to stop it. It's really hard to stop. Alright, this team is super interesting. The Sableye is going to be potentially problematic. Let's see here. So if I had to guess, it's looking like a potential lead. Looking like a potential Armarouge flip turn lead. So I think King Gambit and Sandy Shocks actually doesn't seem too bad here. I actually don't mind King Gambit and Dragonite either. With Shocks in the back. And Amoonguss? Actually, I kind of wish I would have brought Arcanine. Kind of wishing I brought Arcanine now. See if they opt to lead. Sableye bundle. Okay. We'll cleave there and... we could just rotate Amoonguss in, honestly. Yep, I'm game for that. Amoonguss probably takes a freeze dry here, but that's okay. They do go for fake out onto King Gambit. Yep, there's the freeze dry. Did good damage. The fun part is we don't have, we don't have Protect on this, which makes things kind of interesting. Bundle protects, that's fine. They Will-O-Wisp, they miss. Oh, it doesn't affect because I'm pranks. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm dark type, and they tried to prankster me. That doesn't make any sense. Sableye now asleep. What other Pokemon do they have? I'm down to just cleaving into that position and go for another Spore. Just in case they decide to rotate this turn. Sableye goes out. Scizor comes in. Okay. They go for another Freeze Dry. So Amoonguss goes down, but kind of put us in a really good spot. Truth be told. Alright, Bundle took big damage there. Alright, so I think Sandy Shocks comes in here. And I'm almost thinking it's time to Terra here. Just in case Scizor has close combat. Actually, I'm almost more keen on going for a cleave into Scizor and just protecting this turn. Because if they protect Bundle, then I get nothing out of this turn. But I don't think they protect Scizor. Yep, that was a good play. We protect just in case on that slot. I'm expecting... Oh no, they go for a Swords Dance. Okay. Let's see a cleave here. Good damage. Oh, a crit. Okay. So now either position's in a rough spot. I'm down to Sucker Punch Bundle, and just go for a Thunderbolt into Scizor. Bundle goes out. Sableye comes back. Bullet Punch comes out. We should take that. Yeah. Cat unfortunate, but Scizor does go down. Bundle comes back out here. So I'm down to go for a Sucker Punch. So they go for Protect, that's fine. We have to keep the pressure on Bundle to make them respect it. And now we can go for a Thunderbolt over here. Perfect. Sableye still asleep. They either have to attack or they have to rotate this turn. And that makes me very okay with the idea of what's their final Pokemon. If they think I'm gonna go for another, I'm gonna protect this turn and go for a Cleave. Sableye stays asleep. I mean, at that point, I'm okay with Thunderbolting Sableye again and going for another, because they probably protect this turn. Oh, they go for another Encore. Okay. I'm so tired of bundle Encores. Okay. Sableye wakes up. Go for a foul play. Okay. So I think I Sucker Punch Sableye here. I can only protect... Yeah, I think I Sucker Punch Sableye and go for a Thunderbolt, or not a Thunderbolt, a Protect, and just see what happens here. Sableye goes out. Alright. Things get really interesting here. Because the problem becomes... I, like, almost have to survive... I have to get... I have to keep Sandy Shocks in this, is the tricky part. How many more turns of Encore do I have? 1? Okay. That's not the worst thing in the world. So I think we do Extreme Speed this slot, and we protect. They withdraw bundle, that's what I wanted to see. And we hit Tauros here. This might still be winnable if I play my cards right here. We E-Speed, good damage. They Wave Crash into that spot. So on the plus side here, we shake off Encore. They have to protect Tauros here, and we can Thunderbolt into the Sableye slot. This actually might still be winnable. I really thought this was this was chalked after those Encores. We have Inner Focus, so we don't care. We E-Speed. Nice. Huge. Absolutely huge. Holy crap. Okay, Thunderbolt comes out. Encore bundle is so annoying. There's bundle. E-Speed knocks out here. And then we just go for Thunderbolt. GG. Oh, wow. Okay. I had to play my cards right there. I really did. I had to have targeted the Tauros. It was my only win condition there. Simply because I didn't think they'd keep bundle in to take an Extreme Speed there, so it made more sense for them to rotate Sableye into that slot. That was the only thing that won that game. Alright. Garchomp. Dragonite doesn't look bad here. Yeah, I like Dragonite. Dragonite and Shocks is honestly looking pretty good. Or Dragonite Amoonguss, honestly. Amoonguss is tough though if I lead it and there's an Iron Moth sitting there, you know. I'm okay with this. And then Shock's in the back with I'm thinking with King Gambit. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Very okay with this. Alright, so clear amulet on the question is, which one do they Terra? Right? I'm kind of thinking we just keep Arcanine in here. And go for a Will-O-Wisp onto Garchomp. See if I read this right. I'm imagining to protect this turn, honestly, on Garchomp. Go for an EQ. At -1, I think I take that if they don't Terra. Yeah. And this should KO Dragonite. Oh, is it sashed? Okay, weird. Very weird. Ice Spinner back into my Dragonite. Now I'm down to go for an Ice Spinner over here. Actually, do I even care? Pokemon. What's the rest of their team look like? Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get this off in time. Psychic Fang's there! Oh, gosh! Cutting it close. So the E-Speed, we take that hit. They go for Substitute. Weird. Okay. Best turn that could have been. Because we'll knock out their sub right here. And then we'll Psychic Fangs over into the Dragonite. We'll knock the Dragonite down. Oh, wait. Why did Flare Blitz? Wait, what? That's not what I clicked. Okay, I guess I guess. I must have timed out and must have just clicked whatever. Okay. I think they still have enough health if they wanted to. Yeah, I think they have enough health if they wanted to go for what other Pokemon do they have? Okay. So this, I'm down to cleave this slot, just in case. I don't think they'll sub again. I think they'll just go for an Earthquake, but with Intimidate and Burn, King Gambit should eat that fairly well. Yep, there's the EQ. Ice Spinner here. Garchomp goes down. Make tantrum. We eat that. Perfect. Leaf comes out. And what are their last two Pokemon? Moth and Flutter. Yeah, okay. This could get interesting. So what I think needs to happen here is I think I need to get Sandy Shocks in and go for a Protect. We don't have Protect. And this gets complicated. There is a right answer. Which one do I go for here? I think I have to go for Moth to win. So we pull Dragonite because we're locked into Ice Spinner. We don't want to be locked into Ice Spinner right now. Sandy Shocks comes out. Yes, this was the right call. Because they're going to go for a Heat Wave. We're going to do pretty big damage here. Sucker Punch. Oh, yeah. And they go for Flamethrower. Honestly, that's best case, because I didn't want to take any damage on Shocks. Dragonite comes back. And we have to assume that they're going to protect this turn on Moth. So we have to double Flutter. Hera comes out on their side. Hera Fairy. I get scary. I should have E-speeded. I should have E-speeded. I should have E-speeded. That sucks. Okay. Yeah, that's just a loss. That's a tough one to read, though. You have to read if they're going to stay in there, if they're going to Terrasilize or not. That gets really tough. Thunderbolt comes out. It's probably not enough. Yeah, darn. Unfortunate in that one. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. This team is really fun. Really fun. We just had some interesting battles for sure, to say the least. But a super powerful team with the Dragonite. Choice Banded Dragonite is just super fun to mess around with, especially with the Terraflying Terra Blast. It gets really strong really fast. Sandy Shocks is fun to see on a team that isn't Espathra based, you know? What else with this team? I mean, Amoonguss, my issue with Amoonguss on any team is Amoonguss just kind of sits there. Like, it doesn't put out a whole lot of offensive pressure. So, you know, it's just kind of there. And that's my thought on Amoonguss on any team, not just this team in particular. Roaring Moon, I like the Pokemon design. It is such an underwhelming Pokemon all around. Like, it doesn't feel like it does enough when it's on the field, you know? But I mean, it's a good Tailwind setter. It's just so frail. But overall, really fun team. Definitely check it out and check out Pokesports, where this team originated from. I'll have it linked, everything in the description below for you guys to check out. Super, super fun. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. If you want to join a fun community, check out the Discord where people over there hanging out playing Pokemon all the time. And if you want to see more from me, check out this video where I talk about Houndstone and why it's so good in VGC Series 2, and also check out this other video where I had this really awesome set of battles where T-Tar really shined, so check that out. But until next time, peace.